Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video, well, forget the Switch 2, it's all about the PlayStation 6, and that's about as excited as I'm going to get about it, because does anyone actually care about the PlayStation 6? It's what is it going to be? Just a bigger, faster PlayStation? And I've said this many a times, that is a big problem with how the gaming world is going. There isn't much innovation, it's just bigger and faster. And okay, we don't know too much about the Switch 2 yet, apart from that it's going to be bigger and faster. But it's pretty much a guarantee that Nintendo are going to bring something extra to the table. It's not just going to be a bigger and faster Switch. But with Sony and Microsoft, that is exactly what it's going to be. The PlayStation 6 is going to be just a faster PlayStation 5. It's probably going to be around PS5 Pro. It's going to have to be a little bit more special than that. So it's going to come with a massive price tag. And for what? I mean, the PS5, despite sales being pretty good, I just don't see that being a huge success. The PS4, on the other hand, absolutely phenomenal, still going. And if we do see a PS6 in 2027, which is when it's sort of scheduled for, most consoles have like a 7-year shelf life, then what's going to happen with the PS4? It's still kicking around, it's still getting new games, it's still taking away, well, sales from the PS5. There are still a lot of PS4 holdouts, and I can see why, because most games still come out on the PS4. There's very few PS5 exclusives. Don't even get me started about Microsoft, because they're now putting a lot of their Xbox exclusives on other platforms. So whatever Microsoft do with their next console, it's just going to be a bigger and faster console with no exclusives. At least Sony do have some IPs that they are holding on to, not many. But the PlayStation 6, well, I wasn't massively impressed with the PS5. I didn't think it was a huge generational jump, neither did most people, and that is quite evident by the fact that developers are still pushing out PS4 and PS5 games. And while some of the PS4 versions, a bit like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, it doesn't run as well as it does on the PS5. That is expected, because the 5 is a faster device, but it is still got it. 5 years into the PS5 and we're still getting PS4 games. So what's going to happen when the PS6 is released? Are we still going to have PS4 games? Are they going to be backward compatible? Will you be able to play 4 games on the 5 and the 6? It really just doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm not massively excited by the PS6 announcement. We don't know too much about it yet, but we do know that it's just going to be a bigger, faster, more powerful console, and that's boring. I mean, yes, okay, it's nice that games get bigger, they get more expansive, etc. But we've been there, done that. We need something new, and you can't just rely on Nintendo, who bring out a new console, add a little bit of Nintendo swizz to it, and that's great. But with Sony and Microsoft, since PS2 and original Xbox, it really has just been a bigger and a faster competition, and that's it. And that is the way that the PlayStation 6 is going to go. So I'm not massively excited. Let me know what you think. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.